Hey everyone, I just want to do a quick unboxing of my Almond Plus router. A little bit of background information. This router was a Kickstarter project that was started last year. It was launched, it was supposed to, basically it was funded on March 9, 2013, and the estimated ship date was around September. So back at the project, it was $99 for the basic plat edition. There was a variety of version. And it was supposed to ship in September, but due to various delay, it didn't really ship until now, which is basically half a year later, a little bit more, like 9 months later. Overall, the team did a pretty good job of updating us every 2 weeks or so to give us update every time we have a question. We have over, I think, 7,600 backers. Every time someone has a question, it's usually answered a day or two later on the chat though, in the forum on Kickstarter, I mean, and that seemed to be pretty good. This is basically the second router. The first one they make was just the Almond, and if you go to Amazon, you can see that one has a crazy high rating. This one basically what it is it's basically a router plus a home automation hub together in one. And at the time, last year around March, when I was looking at the router, I have some, home automation. I have some lock in the house that was automated, but I didn't have a hub, a wireless hub, an automation hub. So I was thinking of getting the Mikasa Vero 3. That roughly costs about, $300. There was a cheaper version, the Mikasa, a version that was about $150, and all that was just an automation hub, and you still had, you need a good router to go with it. At that time, I only have basically an 802.11 router and 802.11n router, and that was decent. But AC was coming out, and I didn't have any AC router, and I wanted an AC router. So I was thinking, maybe waiting 6 months for it. It will be, wouldn't be so bad to get an AC. Basically, it was an AC 1200 at the time. Right now, we know that by this time release, in July, basically AC 2100 or whatever, 1900 is already out. So it's a little bit behind, but speed wise it's still pretty good. So it's a dual band router. Let me give you an idea. So here's the unboxing. Inside we got a little message that say thank you dear backer, thank you for backing us up. There's certain functionality that's not available, like a rain extender, support for key fob, and push notification on mobile device. And they tell us that will be available around July and August of this year. So this should be coming in this month. In the back, there's a little bit instruction on how to set up some of the sensor. If you have the option of buying some extra sensor. That was pretty good price, 20-30 bucks for some of these sensor. Anyway, the device sells in this box. We'll take it out. It was shipped all the way from basically Taipei. It took about 3 days to get here. It was really fast using one of the ship courier. I'm going to open it for the first time. Okay, just going to show you the front. 3-minute touchscreen setup, long range extender, etc. And just from the side, there's some information about the Android app. The app on the Apple Store. Say it's here, but I don't think it's available at the time I'm doing this video. It should be available in a few days. They're waiting for approval from the Apple people. A little bit of information in the back, kind of show you the apps. That's what it look like. And on this side there's a little bit more information, specification. So it does Z-Wave, it does Zigbee HA 1.2. It has a cell. It uses a 5 gigahertz bandwidth plus a 2.4 gigahertz. It's basically 1300 megabit for the 5 gigahertz plus another 450 megabit for the other guy. Dimension, etc. Security, basically 4 gigabit LAN port, 1 gigabit WAN, and basically USB 3.0, 2 USB 3.0 port. That was one of the upgrade due to the delay. So let's take a look at the device itself. As you can see, inside is a device. You open it up, and this is the device itself. Pretty small. In the back here you have your various port. These are the 4 LAN port. That's the WAN port, and that's your 2 USB 3.0 port. You have these little mount that you can mount them on, and everything's in here. There's got a little rubber feet for them. Set that aside for a second. underneath the box has some cable. It's basically one of those tangle-free Ethernet cable. You have these little plate to mount. There's a kickstand, and you have the power adapter. And finally, at the bottom here, you have a little extra kickstand feet. Feet for the router, and this little Kickstarter guy. Just want to point out something. It's a matte plastic, but it seems like it's a little bit fingerprint matted still. In the back, I just put on a kickstand. Basically, it's a little kickstand that mounts to one of the two mounting holders, snap in place. I have the power to it right now, so I'm going to go ahead and plug in the power. It looks like it's coming on. While it's coming on, I want to point out there's a built-in stylus. Let's take our stylus and give it a second. Let's see how long it takes for it to come on. There we go, it's booting. I decided to move the router next to my cable modem and go ahead and plug it in. I'm going to try to do the wizard process. Right now it's asking me to start a wizard. Go ahead and start it. You can also touch it with, it's asking me to get the stylus out. I can also use my finger. Connect to your internet cable to the internet port in case it was waiting for this. I'm going to go ahead and connect my cable. Snap in place. Now it's picking up the connection. Please wait while we verify the connection. As you can see, it's say what kind of connection I have. Basically, I'm going to pick the HCP or cable modem. Click next. It's asking me to unblock my ADS. I already did all that, so I'm going to just go ahead and click next. I'm just waiting to connect into the modem because I already did the restart of my cable modem when I unblocked it from my previous router, which is sitting right next to me. Let's see if this process will work. Yep, look like I say the internet's working now. I'm going to go ahead and set up an Almond account. So basically what happened off screen was I basically had to log on using my computer. And I actually used my phone because I took the internet out of my computer. So I used my phone, I logged onto the Securifi website, and I basically created an account, and then I add a router, and at that point it asked me to enter the code which the Almond router gave me earlier, and with that code I was able to basically sync the device. So the device is basically now connected, and these are the options I currently have. So stay tuned for future video. I'm going to do more detailed review of it as I use it more, and I'll keep you guys up to date. Thank you. If you have any question, please leave it down in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned.